I'll tell you one thing. Nicki Minaj, no way she's on the show next year.
That would make me happy.
There's just no way, honestly. I mean, I've worked in television. I've worked on. I don't think I worked on American Idol. I worked on So You Think You Could Dance, right? So it's the same production company, and I know that Nigel Lithgow, the producer, she's like on her phone, during the show. It's just like, come on, what are you doing? I mean, I'm sure they're paying her a good amount of money,
right?
And then she's like completely disinterested, and she's talking like, she's just like as if her career is going to be at any point, like as long as, as long as Mariah Carey's or something. She's just not in that category. She's current.
Yeah, she's current.
But she'll be gone tomorrow,
Yeah, I agree completely. I don't think she has any place. When you kind of look, all right, Randy Jackson and Mariah Carey especially, they have the experience easily.
Yeah.
To kind of say what's up. And then I guess Keith Urban has a little twist on the countryside. And, he's been around for a few years. But, I agree. It just seems like it's pretty obvious they brought her on for the potential drama because of, her high opinion of herself.
Yeah.
But the whole phone thing, you're right. It just
you can't be on your phone.
You might as well wear a T-shirt that just says like, I'd rather be somewhere else.
I'd rather be somewhere else, but still taking in the money that they're paying me.
We could switch with her. I mean, if she wanted to, she could have the Nicki Minaj innate show.
Minaj
Minaj.
That sounded weird.
Is that a word?
Where are we going to be for the Super Bowl?
Well, it turns out we are actually going to join the whole family of our radio stations at a little place that I like to call Wasabi.
Wasabi for the
Wasabi
Sumo Bowl.
I think that's how Mike likes to say it.
Mike likes to say it with a little more emphasis.
Yeah.
Sumo Bowl.
He has a lot more coffee, I think, than we do.
Yeah, we don't do mornings.
Yeah.
Morning people drive me nuts.
Yep.
But yeah, we are going to be there. We are going to be there for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 4 to 6, I believe, is the game plan. And we're going to are you and I going to get in the sumo suits?
You need one. You're going to need a sumo suit to wrestle me, sumo style.
And then
I actually own a sumo diaper.
Well, then that's
so I'm way ahead of you. Mine's already engraved. It's got my initials in it.
Sweet.
So I'm telling you, you better bring your A game.
What I would like to do is get scales, and to talk to Mike, see if we can actually get some scales out there. And I want to face off in front of the crowd.
You want to do a weigh-in?
Yeah.
Because I've been tanning.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Oh, no. I'm going to
look good in a sumo diaper.
Yeah, I'm going to be Casper. You'll see me. But I just want it to be this very intense moment where you and I are kind of snarling at each other, maybe mumbling some things that people can't make out. But, we're going to do a sumo weigh-off.
It is officially time for Nate's Top 5 at 5. What do you got this week, Nate?
It is the top 5 reasons why some men prefer handguns over women.
Top 5 reasons why some men prefer handguns over women. Number 5.
A handgun doesn't ask, do these new grips make me look fat?
Number 4.
You can trade in an old 44 for a 22, no questions asked.
Number 3.
A handgun doesn't take up a lot of closet space.
Number 2.
Handguns function normally every day of the month.
Oh, menstrual joke. And the number 1 reason why some men favor handguns over women.
A handgun doesn't mind if you go to sleep after you use it.
Yeah!
Sing.
Yeah. And that's us clapping.
That's us.
Yes! Okay. Now, I know this is a few months old, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard this or seen this on YouTube. This is Sweet Brown. She was going to get a pop, and she thought somebody was barbecuing.
Which I believe people like the pop, like referring to soda.
Yeah, the Northerners. Yeah,
yeah,
a lot of the people in the well, it's not just that, but there's people all over the country that call soda pop. She was going to get a pop at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and check it out.
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop.
Yep.
And then I thought somebody was barbecuing.
At 4 in the morning.
I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus.
Jesus was with her.
Or interviewing
my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yes. I got time for your bronchitis?
She said,
Jesus?
Jesus was interviewing her.
Oh, Jesus, give me my inhaler.
And then she said, ain't nobody got time for bronchitis.
I don't have time. I can't fit bronchitis into my schedule. We're trying to get a juggler for next week.
Yes, on air.
On air, live juggling. and he also mimes.
Yes.
I thought this is the perfect radio interview. Yeah, he lives in Appomattox, but if you could hear him, we'll let you know.
He's more entertaining than we are. So
it's a little better in person, but we'll let you he's throwing a knife in there now.
Yeah,
he's lit himself on fire.
We'll announce what's going on.
It'd be just as fun as seeing it.
Play by play.
We just talked to Tammy Pescatelli, comedian extraordinaire. I have some things to talk about with that. First of all, Nate, you're always picking on me while we're doing interviews.
Because you never pay attention.
Okay. We don't both have to pay attention when someone's talking. That's what you do. You're the nice guy that listens when people are talking.
Yes. Yeah, I'm the one that likes to actually interact with people. You're sitting there like tweeting or looking at your phone or
I'm
computer.
looking for talking points.
You do what you were just calling out Nicki Minaj for doing.
Yeah, but I'm not. There's no television cameras. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't think
That's
Nate's
your
always
defense.
picking on me, saying, "Oh, you're always disinterested when people are talking." That's not true.
No, you're just
She
more worried
she
about
had
yourself.
some great things. I miss a lot of the jokes. I don't listen to every word people say. But Nate does. Nate is the nice guy. Let me say something about.
Well, plus, with some of these people that especially that I'm a huge fan of,
Right.
it does make it even more interesting. So I'm maybe childlike
Yeah.
in that way.
What if we got the Haas on here? You're a big fan of David Hasselhoff. People don't know that big poster.
We're both German.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you got a huge poster over your bed.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you did when you were single.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Robin lets it fly.
Yep.
So one thing she said, it seemed like Tammy did not like the use of the word Guido. I found that a little interesting. I'm full-blooded Italian. I'm surprised that would that bothered her. But I thought that was a little interesting piece of celebrity news.
That's I guess to each their own. I personally don't think I'd known any Italian people before before I met you.
Kidding me?
At least not to use the term Guido.
At least that aren't on parole. Like,
Yes,
I'm a free man. I have no criminal record, and I'm Italian. I think that's
yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yes.
That's this kind of sentence you got to end with the word yet.
I know. I'm trying. I'm telling you. I am going to run.
Is this wood? You can knock on it.
For Micah. I am going to run for president. I am tired of Italians not excelling. It's frustrating me. And, even like, I realize this, even in the Bible, this is the case. You don't hear any mention. It's just Jews, and then maybe some Egyptians.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, we're going to crucify Jesus. And they're like, yeah, we should call the Romans. This is the first mention of Italy.
They make the bad guys, the bad guys are the only Italians mentioned.
Yeah, it's just like we're still like taking hits out on people. That's like the first time we're mentioned in the Bible.
And you're going to be the person that changes it all.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. We need to kill this guy. Let's call the Italians.
2016, dominate.
Yes, I am running for president.
Bumper stickers and T-shirts to come.
I am going to win. Back to the web. This guy, his name is Kaj. This is bizarre.
He just knows his stuff.
This guy, we're having a lot of awkward clips. I think Sweet Brown was actually the coolest one that we played. But this kid, guys, he's like,
People are going to learn from this guy, though.
Yeah, he seems to have taken it upon himself.
Not just anybody can get on YouTube.
Yeah, he's got one on there. It's like how to throw a football, and he just, honest to God, he takes a football. It's Kige. You can look him up. And he just grabs a football. He's like, and then you can drop back if you want to. Now, I'm not making fun of him for being Southern, but he is a dumb Southerner. And you can tell in his voice. But that doesn't mean that everybody is.
Yes.
Stop with the letters.
Just he.
Okay? Don't call in. What? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Kaj. So Kaj takes the football. He's like, you can drop back if you want to. And then he throws it, like literally like the guy in the commercial. Like,
Yeah, the baseball.
yeah, like a
baseball
10-year-old
son.
blind girl. Yeah, and I was like, dude. Then he goes, that's Kaj. This is Kaj from YouTube Sports. I'm like, bro.
That should be the last thing you ever do.
You are not YouTube Sports, but he thinks he's YouTube Relationships, and now he's going to answer some of his viewer mail and give relationship advice.
Our YouTube viewers, I am here with some viewer questions. The first question
Just let
says,
you know.
Kaj, my friend Swami is in love with a reporter, but since she is a member of the media, he is intimidated by her. Since you are a media member, what would a regular person have to do to get your attention?
Regular person, like he's beyond regular.
Well, the advice I got is to be yourself. That's all you have to be.
Incredible.
And I wouldn't be intimidated by her. Next question.
That's it.
Yeah,
Since you don't go to bars, what are some good-looking places to meet girls? Well, I believe that the best places to meet girls are on college campuses. There are some pretty good-looking girls around campus. Question number 5.
Appreciate that.
Kaj, if a
Stalker.
woman invites
I've seen him.
you up to her
I watched it
place
through
for a
binoculars.
coffee at the end of a date, what would be the correct response?
Invite you up to her.
Well, I would take the invite. That's what I would do. And I would go up there and chat with her. That's what I would do.
We could have coffee.
Chat with her.
This is Kaj Ramsey for YouTube Relationships.
Yep. Guys Ramsey.
He literally solved every man's problem
He did.
till the end of time.
What if your girl went out for coffee and she invites you up to her room?
Do I say yes or do I say
That's
no?
what I would do. I'd go chat with her. Bro, you're missing the point. She's inviting you up after a date. I'd go chat with her. That's what I would do. Well, thank you, Forrest Gump, for
Yes.
your relationship,
Your logic.
relationship advice.
Yes.
We will be back next week. Dominate Radio Show.
Exciting times, people.
We out.